Hey guys, Tang with Fox Airsoft here, and today's video is going to be about sponsorships. A lot of people always send us emails and messages asking about sponsorships, how to get free stuff, how to get hooked up on things in Airsoft just to help them out along on their hobby. So today's video is going to be just about that. Before we start though, really appreciate you watching along. We'd really like it if you subscribe and tell your friends about us. Hit the notification button below, and also be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook too. Really appreciate that. Referrals help us grow our business and our sport, so really appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about sponsorships. What do you get out of it? That could be numerous benefits to you. Of course, you can get discounts, free stuff along the way, maybe build some of that clout, build your following on one of your social media platforms, those kind of things, which help build and unlock more stuff in your career ladder as far as Airsoft and other opportunities go. What do you have to do once you're sponsored? Well, sponsorship is sort of like a business partnership. You'll see that a lot on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, where a lot of influencers give shout outs to products they might use. Maybe they don't use it, who knows? But the idea is the business wants your help in promoting their brand to attract business back to them, therefore making more money and so on. Well, where do you start with that? Well, my first thing would be to figure out your intent. What's your goal? What's your end game in all this? Why do you want to get sponsored? Oh, well, I just want free stuff. Well, cool, but what are you willing to do to earn that free stuff? You know, just simply asking for free stuff aimlessly isn't going to get you anywhere. Maybe someone will take sympathy and give you something, but in the end, you know, most of these companies, like such as ours, they have a business to run and they have finite resources. So when they're going to spend their money, they're going to want a return on that investment. And that's what they're doing, is investing in advertising and marketing through people like you guys. So when you finally get to the point where you're ready to reach out to a company, don't be vague. We get so many messages throughout the day, so many emails asking for free stuff or sponsorship, but you know, all they do is just simply stop at that. It really doesn't do much for me, doesn't do much for us. And then I have to sift through all these emails that all sound the same. Can I have free stuff? Can I have free stuff? Can I have free stuff? Can I get sponsored? How do you get sponsored? Okay, so that's one thing to think about. Communicate your intent properly, lay out a battle plan, and you know, it's like a business proposal or a job interview, if you will. You're kind of interviewing the company and vice versa. They want to know what you bring to the table. Before you even think of yourself or ask for free stuff, think of your goals and how you're going to accomplish that, and put yourself in their shoes and think about their goals too. The next thing about this is do some research before you hit up a company. Knowing the brand you're approaching, knowing what they do, knowing what they're all about is just as important as how you present yourself. So, you know, when we get approached about sponsorships or free stuff, some people often say, "Oh, I love your guns. Fox Airsoft makes the best guns." Well, you know, guess what? We're a retailer, so we provide goods and services. We do not actually make our own guns. So with that person's already lost my interest, because they don't know what Fox Airsoft is about. They don't know what we do. So how are they going to communicate that intent to other people that they plan to influence, that, you know, will hopefully draw business and, you know, allow us to continue to grow and sponsor individuals like yourself. So that's something to truly think hard about before you even approach, is you know your game plan and know who you're approaching. Another common type of message I get is people who haven't started yet or are just barely starting out, and they're looking to get a boost to get going. Well, you know, there's a lot of people starting out in Airsoft every day, so companies can't just subsidize every single Airsofter that comes onto the scene just because they quote unquote love the sport. Just to be matter of fact about it, it's still a business. We still have to pay the bills, pay our lights, and so on. So, you know, we can't just help every individual who decides one day, oh, I like Airsoft, I'm going to start something. You really have to approach this as your own kind of enterprise. You have to be motivated to get self-started, do your own research, take up some new skills. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to make a YouTube channel and, you know, boom, you get 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 subscribers overnight. All those people on YouTube that you watch and enjoy just as we do, they worked hard for it. So put that into consideration. You got to be a self-starter. Lastly, I want to talk about your approach itself, or how you present yourself. You know, sponsorships are like business partnerships. So when you are hitting up a business such as Fox Airsoft or some other big retailer or so on, it's kind of like you're interviewing for a job. So present yourself professionally, communicate clearly, understand what your goals are, understand what their goals are, and put yourself in their shoes and really take a look at yourself and see if you're someone that someone else would want to work with. Kind of consider what's the overall image you're presenting, how professional you are on and off camera. Your conduct, whether it's playing on the airsoft field or how you talk on forums, is going to reflect and come back to you eventually when you try to approach for sponsorships and stuff. So like if you go on forums and you hate a particular brand, or a brand put out a bad product, and you do nothing but relentlessly trash it without any sort of redeeming factors, or basically burning that bridge before you cross it, and then all of a sudden you want to work with that brand, guess what? They probably know already that you're not someone that they want to work with. You've already destroyed that possible relationship. Same thing with a retail business or an airsoft store, for example. If you are going around the community trash talking whatever your local field or store is, and all of a sudden you want a job come summertime, guess what? They probably already know about you, and you've already ruined those chances. Why would they want someone on board who's already spread a lot of bad will about the company, and then now all of a sudden wants to get a paycheck? So take that into consideration. All right, guys, that does it for me today. Thank you for watching along. We really appreciate your comments and feedback. Be sure to subscribe and follow along on our Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Tell your friends about us. We really appreciate the referrals. Be sure to check out foxairsoft.com. We got starter kits for you beginners out there, mystery boxes, and as well as other stuff to help you on your airsoft journey. My name is Tang with Fox Airsoft. I will see you guys in the next video.